It would be a very brave betting match, but these two sides against each other in the Super Rugby Grand Final. It is the Hurricanes at home at Westpac Stadium hosting the Highlanders to decide who will take this famous trophy for the first time in Super Rugby history. Hello everyone, welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Hurricanes Super Rugby season. And what a season it has been for this side. It's choosing to follow this team at the start of the season has come on quite nicely, as they've made it all the way to the grand final with a fantastic record, only losing 2 matches on their way to this fantastic occasion. This team has just got better and better as well, getting the top place spot, minor premiers you could call them, and then they disposed of the Brumbies in the semi-final last weekend. Now they're here at home, all the advantages in the world, a packed house and almost a full-strength side, only one man missing, that is Ardie Savea on the open side, Callum Gibbons coming to replace him in the number 7 jumper. All the names are there, all the final appearances as well for the likes of Nonu and Smith. We won't see them anymore either. Jeremy Thrush, another one in his last appearance for their beloved Hurricane side. It's been, well, great servant to the game, especially in this territory from the likes of Smith, Conrad Smith that is, for the Hurricanes. A great servant to this area, and he will be sorely missed, but what a way he could possibly go out with a title. The Highlanders, where have this team come from? Where have they come from? A no-name side full of, the players that could become good, that could go to the next level, the players that other franchises didn't want. Fikatoa just ditched from Auckland a couple of seasons ago, now an All Black, and now with a chance to make Super Rugby glory. This team will depend once again on their number 9, their scrum half, their halfback Aaron Smith. He is key to how this team will perform. Ben Smith is the other one. Here's another Smith, 3 in this match altogether, all Blacks and all extremely key components to how this game will go. Buckman is Mr. Fix-It, and he has proved a good value at 12 inside centre. Naholo and Osborne, the glory men on the wings, have been fantastic as well. Naholo could be the leading try scorer for the season. This forward pack is where the runs come home for the Highlanders. They have come from nowhere. All players with such low reputations that have really come out of the woodwork and stunned the Super Rugby world. Edmonds, Coleman, Honig, front row that many would have far down their list as their first choice. Ainley has been a revelation in the second round. Reddish, a former Hurricane, has come for the Highlanders as well. Dixon, Lynchies as well. Club Rugby. Weeks ago. Now he's here with the Highlanders in a grand final. Nasi Manu, the co-captain, and such a leader he is from number 8. How will this Highlander side go? Does this fairy tale story have one last pit stop? We will find out between these two New Zealand franchises to decide the Super Rugby Trophy. Lima Sopawanga, he's there in halfway. Key component for this Highlanders squad. Can he be a linchpin in this team? Will he get monstered by this Hurricanes defence? We will find out. The two teams must have their best shoes on if they're going to go anywhere. But a great start from the Highlanders. Release. Intercepted the first pass of the match. Here's Reddish going to Lynchies. And Lynchies on the 22, taken down. Highlanders with a great chance to score first here. They go Edmonds, away, big pass to Osborne. It's going to be a chance for Fikatoa. Fikatoa's in! An opening try for the Highlanders from nowhere. Wow, what a start to this match for the Highlanders. Malachi Fikatoa scores the first try. Wow, that is an electric start from the Southern franchise. Edmonds did brilliantly with a massive pass to Osborne. And then what happened there? It was a big, desperate chance from Nehemiah Skudder and Conrad Smith. They were left for dust. That is the talking point to start this match off. Watch this from, it was Milner Skudder. He went too early and he got left behind. So 5-0, the Highlanders lead already. A big shock for the start of this one. Fikatoa opens up. First try going to him. Here's Sopawanga. Out on the left side, makes no mistake, it's another 2. It's 7-0, Highlanders lead. Well, this crowd won't be liking this start too much from their side. The Hurricanes have had the ball for one pass, which was an intercept, and from there on it's been all the blue of the Highlanders. Now Bowden Barrett at halfway has had no say, and his team trails by 7. Kicks deep this time, waiting in the back there is a big jump from Honig. And the Hurricanes have pulled into this ruck, and they'll turn the ball over. It's there for Vito. Big pass to Barrett. Barrett puts a foot down, gets a fan working, and gets through the tackle of Fikatawa, but taken down and turned over from Naholo. Big kick downfield there for Marshall. Marshall turns around, tries to get away, but a good tackle. Fikatawa repays the favour of missing the first one. Still here though. Hurricanes with the ball. They look out to the right. Vito, good ball, Menoscana. He chips over the top, and he's been wiped out. Perenara was chasing hard, but a short ball from Ben Smith. Finds Reddish. Edmonds goes off Sopuanga. He's through again. Up against Marshall he comes. Has he got the support? Has he got the pace? He just about does. All the way to the 22 from Lima Sopuanga. Reddish goes around to Naholo, who does an absolute nothing kick there, straight into touch. What a disappointing end to another fantastic opportunity. 15 minutes gone. It's 7-0. Highlanders lead. 5-man line out. Thrush and Broadhurst. Then it's pinned for not straight. Oh, that's a big call from Coles. He was fairly on the money there, but it's well called from the ref. Not straight. Now it's an option scrum line out for the Highlanders. And they opt for a line out, full 7-man one as well. Ainley against Thrush at the front. That's where they go. And Ainley, drop goal from Aaron Smith. This could be huge, but it falls up short. And it's Conrad Smith who's given it away to Melvin Scudder. Oh, this is desperate times. Barrett just about getting away, but I think it will be his 5-metre scrum. The Hurricanes just could not clear that ball. Scrum feed for Aaron Smith, who really sparked it all with that nothing drop goal. Big scrum from this pack as well. Smith goes to Osborne. Oh, great defence. Had to be made there from Marshall at the back. Aaron Smith again to Buckman. Another good tackle. Shutting them down on the short one-pass plays. Here's Aaron Smith going for a run himself this time. Nearly losing the ball, but gets it back for the blue of the Highlanders. Again, here's Edmonds. Pops it up for Osborne. Good tackle. Elusive runner. Strong runner is Patrick Osborne. Here's Nutty Manu. Another high shot. That one's on Sopuanga. Big one coming in there from Shields, it looks like. 3 points on offer. Surely the Highlanders will take... Oh, no, they're not. They have gone for the corner. Wow, confidence in their backs. Confidence in their line out as well, to get something to work here for the Highlanders. 5-man line out. What's your options going to be? Ainley and Reddish are the jumpers. Coltman to throw. To the front he goes, and Ainley pulls it in. They're going to drive on the back of their second rower. Good drive too, but they're going backwards and they decide to use the backs. Sopuanga intercepted from Barrett. He fires it out to Gibbons. Gibbons to Nonu. Oh, opportunity to strike there for the Hurricanes on the intercept. Here's Perenara. Perenara spots a hole. He goes straight through a massive gap. Kicks for the corner. Chases on Osborne. Aaron Smith is trundling back. So is Ben Smith. That's a great kick off from Perenara and into the goal. Oh, what a turnaround from TJ Perenara. Nothing on. He's kicked to the corner and now he's got a side of 5-metre scrum. Wow. That is a game-changing play right there from TJ Perenara. Can this Hurricanes pack secure this ball? It's a steady scrum. Surely now it comes back. Vito will run himself. Goes wide for Nonu. Yes, he's in. No, he's not. He's not in. He is short by a metre. Perenara himself. He can't get over. He's driven backwards. Good tackle. Defence holding tight for the Highlanders. Now to run for Coles. Coles going himself, and Coles will score. That's a great try for Dane Coles. Should have been Nonu, but he's left it back for his hooker to score. Wow, the Hurricanes are back in this game. Here's Coles. Waiting for the ball. Seen up an opportunity against Sopoaga, and through the padding he goes. And in to score the first try for the Hurricanes. Well, he saw the opportunity against a smaller man. Aaron Smith was there. Lynchies, his assistance was too late. Dane Coles gets the Hurricanes back in this game. Beauden Barrett will look to tie things up here as the first half is coming to a close. Just a couple of minutes remain. And there is time, in fact. Well, the match clock a bit off there. Beauden Barrett's successful kick has ended the half. It is 7-7. We will not get a restart. The referee said that is enough. Half-time calls. The Hurricanes come storming back into the game right at the end. And we can see from these stats just what has happened from that first half of the match. 7-7 is the scoreline. Possession, though, has been all with the Highlanders. Territory nudged out from the Southern franchise as well, 58-42. But 62% of the ball, the Highlanders will feel they should have a bit more from that first half. 3 line breaks to 2. The Hurricanes take that one out by a whisker. But the penalty really should have been taken for 3 for the Highlanders. They could have led at the break. Tackle count fairly even and fairly low as well, as both teams are keen to keep this ball alive with some long passages and some absolutely phenomenal play from these players out there. The backlines are sparkling, but the tries just not quite finishing off for these two sides. There is 40 minutes of action set to go in this one. Who will take this trophy? Who will get that final killer blow? We are all tied up as we begun, and that is where we'll kick off the second half. Beauden Barrett will be back to halfway. His team scoring just before the halftime break, and he nailed the extra 2. It is 7-7. We have 40 minutes to go on the Super Rugby Grand Final. Big kick again, finding Nasi Manu, and that's a good tackle. There's some space out here for Osborne. Osborne and Philly cuts, looking for support, but a good tackle. Nice. Thrush was running miles upfield there for the Hurricanes. Lynchies. Wide pass, Fekatoa looks to the boot and kicks cross-field into the corner of the Hurricanes. And Milner Scudder squirts it to no one, and Vito has had to fall on that. Look at this from the Highlanders. They turn the ball over, and they'll get an easy chance here. It's 1-on-1 in the corner. Noholo up against Julian Savia. Just about scores a killer try. Into touch he goes, Noholo. Opportunity goes begging. Line out Coles to Thrush. Perinara goes back to Savia, who gets his kick away, and it's not too bad either. Chases hard. Back there's Noholo. He flies into Ben Smith. Now here's Sopoaga. Just about through the tackle of Nonu. Aaron Smith gets his offload away. Ainley, good ball over the top for Osborne again. Osborne for the corner. Osborne's in for the Highlanders. Osborne will score try number 2, and it is 12-7. Wow, this game's got it all at the moment. Patrick Osborne is in for the second try. Numbers were key here for the Highlanders. Ainley with a great pass over the head of Milner Scudder. And in goes Osborne. What a finish to this try. Big pass from Aaron Smith. Ainley did fantastically to get that ball away in the tackle. And then James Marshall could not keep him into the corner enough. And he dots down try number 2. Highlanders regain their lead. Sopoaga with a desperate chance here to get themselves back to that 7-point lead. Strikes his kick. Strikes it nicely and strikes another 2. It is 14-7. Highlanders lead over the Hurricanes. Super Rugby final. Trophy on the line. Well, Barrett, last time he was here 10 minutes ago, his side had just pulled even. Now they trail again by 7. He'll kick off and he goes to the left side this time. Savia chasing. Savia climbing. Savia pulling in the ball. Vito to Barrett. Oh, he's knocked on. That's a golden chance gone begging. Highlanders with advantage for the knock-on. Scrum feed penalty, but they'll play it out. As, Coleman is hammered, and he'll be turned over. Yes, Perenara. Perenara knocks on now, and is picked up from the holo. He goes out to Honik, and this ball will come back again. Advantage Highlanders. Sopoaga chooses the kick, and goes straight to touch. Over halfway, good kick, Lima Sopoaga. And the opportunity here for the Hurricanes, right on, just on their own half. It's going to get a lot more difficult now. They've got 55 metres to go. Line out, Coles to Thrush. Perenara fires it to Gibbons, runs at the line, changes direction, Barrett over the top for Nonu. Nonu's away from Fikatawa. He looks for a support. They get sideswiped from Ben Smith. All black partners normally, but this time they're fierce rivals. Turnover ball, and Coleman gets an offload away. Nasi Manu bulldozing through Honik as well. Ainley, good offload, finds Edmonds. There's numbers out here. Fikatawa again, choosing to kick. And he gets the ball away, end on end. It bounces, Milner Scudder waits and lets it go all the way dead. Mistake from Fikatawa. A bit too heavy on that one. Well, the no-brainer decision here will be to go for the scrum. And Perenara will be there to feed. Hurricanes with just 18 to go. Need a way back in this game. That's a good start of the great scrum. On halfway, Vito. Perenara doubling around. Nonu over his head. He finds Shields. Smith running deep. They've got the decoy and they've got the runners out wide. It's Milner Scudder again. It's Tommy Gore again. He's been wiped out. That is horrible stuff. And it will go into touchline out signal. And Aaron Smith runs himself. That's a desperate play again. They've got the game back underway in an absolute flash. Wide and back it goes. Sopoaga goes deep. And he kicks. James Marshall messes up at the back. He has to go back and have a second go at it. He runs past one. Sopoaga can't catch him. James Marshall makes some ground upfield, and the Highlanders, they might get this ball back. They do. Time is ticking, and Sopoaga goes himself. He gets smashed, and he loses a ball as well. Perenara away to Barrett, and here's Barrett. Barrett's through now, up against Ben Smith. Desperate tackle. Ben Smith saves the day. Here's Vito. Victor Vito's through Lynch's chases. Aaron Smith will too, but it could be all over. That's a killer try. That is a desperate try in a desperate situation from a fantastic player like Victor Vito. Coming off the back of the ruck, and he goes all the way to the try line. Look at this run. Lynch's and Aaron Smith went desperately close, but Victor Vito, he's express, and he gets the try that brings the Hurricanes back in the game. Look at the speed, away from Lynch's, who should have been more tighter around that ruck. But a fantastic finish for the Hurricanes. And now they need this conversion to tie it all up with about 8 minutes to go as well. This one is going to go right to the death. Barrett, fairly easy one, should be right in front, should be an easy 2, and it is. It's 14 all, we have just minutes remaining in this one. This is a thriller. Sopoaga back to halfway. 7 minutes remain. Where will the hero come from? Will it be Wellington? Will it be Otago? Nonu out the back door. Conrad Smith Franks gets away to Broadhurst. Here we go to Barrett. Barrett's got a man outside, and it's Savia who knocks on. Julian Savia could have been the hero, but the ball goes forward, and the Highlanders will have advantage. Aaron Smith. Away it goes to Elliot Dixon, who finds to Buckman. Osborne joins the line and gets a miraculous offload away. Ball here for Nonu, who turns it over. He gets it to Milner Scudder. Milner Scudder down the right wing, looking to step in. He's been smashed, and the ball falls to Barrett. It's a forward pass. Well, this game has got it all at the moment. It's not very high scoring, but it has been an absolute thriller.
Touch.
Half a minute to go.
Sit.
Highlanders will put into the scrum. Aaron Smith feeds. The Hurricanes reply. Could they turn this over? They might do it. chance. They could get this last-ditch chance. It's there for them. Yes, it is. It's there for Perenara. He runs sideways. Gets it to Nonu. Nonu on Fikatawa. Gets to Salvaire. Salvaire's got support. It's with Barrett. Oh, Barrett's been hammered. He had a man outside him. Could not find a way there. Vito. Franks. This has to be it. Nonu, desperate pass, finds Perenara. Shields goes wide. Milner Scudder. It's 2-on-1. It's a try for Conrad Smith. And he'll win the Super title. His final offering for the Hurricanes will be the try that'll win the match. It's 19-14. And they will do it with the desperate last chance. Oh, what a try. Side to side. Nonu went himself. Got the offload away somehow. And it was Milner Scudder and Smith. 1-on-2. Against the one Highlanders defender. Who was that out there? Osborne surely on his wing. What a finish to this match. Fikatawa did all he could to stop Nonu. And wide they come. Oh, Milner Scudder. Yes, it was Osborne. And the finishing touch for the veteran. In his final act in a Hurricanes jumper, he wins the Super Rugby title. You could not write a fairy tale any better than this for the Hurricanes. The 90th minute is about to tick over. Beauden Barrett will finish this one with the conversion. Here it comes, and it is all good. It is done and dusted, 21-14. Oh, what a finish to this game. The Hurricanes win it by 7 points. There it is all over. Title goes to the capital. Wellington, the Hurricanes have won the Super 15 season. It has been some journey for this squad. It has been quite the adventure. Where did the Highlanders come from? That we'll never know. The Hurricanes, they get the glory though. The send-off for Conrad Smith has been written. 21-14, the final score. 3 converted tries to 2. What a match that has been. 14-all, time was up. And a turnover scrum from the Hurricanes. That's what got them home. An absolutely epic match. Two sides who were going to throw the ball around all day long. And they just about played out a stalemate. 14-all it was. 21-14 final score. Tries to Coles, Vito, and Conrad Smith, Beauden Barrett converting all 3 of the tries. As for the Highlanders, Osborne and Fikatawa, 1 apiece. Sapawanga 2 from 2. And the stats at full time, Welsh is pretty even, wasn't it? 47-53, Highlanders taking possession. 57-43, Hurricanes with territory. The kicks, plenty of them, 11-12. Tackle count eventually got up around the 90 mark. But the line breaks, look at that, 9-4. Both teams throwing the ball around with complete disregard. A total of 13 line breaks, and we just had the 5 tries. What a game this has been. Plenty of chances, plenty of opportunities, but in the end it is the Hurricanes who come out Super Rugby champions. What a season it has been for this franchise. How did they do it? Where have they come from? After years and years of the Chokers tag, they have come good and through with the title. 21-14 the final score, and that concludes the Super Rugby season. The Hurricanes have been a fantastic side to follow through, and it's great that they actually made it to the grand final. They have defeated the Highlanders on this occasion. Other times they may not have been so lucky, but that is us, that is me, for the Super Rugby season for 2015. Thank you all for tuning in to all the matches throughout the year. It has been a joy to use this Hurricane squad. I'll be back here for plenty more rugby. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you're new, and if you enjoyed the series as well. And I'll see you all next time. Hurricanes champions, and I'll take the trophy. Take care.